In life, many people work hard, yet still remain unnoticed. But have you ever wondered why? Sometimes success doesn't come from hard work alone. It comes from wisdom, from knowing when to shine and when to step back. Today's story reveals a truth that can change your entire life. In life, we often believe that hard work is the only path to success. But have you ever wondered if hard work alone is enough? Just like a lamp that stays lit all the time, no one notices it. But the moment it goes out, everyone suddenly pays attention. We humans are the same. If we fail to make others realize our value in the right way, someday someone else will replace us, thinking we are no longer needed. Let's see what today's story teaches us. There was once a young worker in a factory. His mentor was an elderly, highly experienced craftsman. The old craftsman always advised him, work with full focus. Speak less. Become the best in everything you do, so good that no one can ever replace you. 10 years passed. When the old craftsman finally retired, the young man took his position. Following his mentor's teachings, he worked with dedication, focus, and great skill. One day, he visited his former mentor. The elderly man immediately noticed the young worker looked troubled. He asked, "What's wrong? Is something bothering you?" The young man sighed and said, "I did everything you taught me. I work quietly. I stay focused. No one in the factory is as skilled as I am. Yet people with half my ability get promoted, while my salary is still the same as it was years ago." The old craftsman asked, "Do you really believe you're very important to the factory?" The young man confidently replied, "Yes." The mentor thought for a moment and said, "Then take a day off tomorrow. You need some rest." The young man was surprised, but the advice seemed reasonable. He thanked his mentor and applied for leave. The next day, when he returned, the factory manager called him in. The manager said, "Your absence caused many problems. The tasks you handle so easily couldn't be managed by anyone else." Realizing his importance, manager promoted him to senior technician and encouraged him to continue his hard work. The young man felt grateful. He believed he had discovered the secret of success. From then on, whenever he felt unappreciated, he took a day off. And each time, he returned to find things in his favor. This continued for months. But one day, when he arrived at the factory, the security guard stopped him. He was no longer allowed to enter. He had lost his job. Shocked and heartbroken, he went to his mentor. With a trembling voice, he asked, "Why did I lose my job?" "Tease, I did exactly what you told me." The old craftsman shook his head and said, "You learned only half the lesson, not the whole." The young man looked confused. "What do you mean?" The mentor said softly, "Yes, a lamp that stays on all the time goes unnoticed. People realize its value only when it suddenly goes out. But you didn't listen to the second part of the lesson." The young man leaned forward, anxious. "The second part," the wise craftsman said. "If a lamp keeps going out again and again, eventually it is replaced with a better one. Who would want a lamp that can't be trusted?" Life works the same way. We ignore the importance of people who are always there for us, our family, our friends. But when they're gone, only then do we realize how valuable they were. So don't wait for that moment. Be grateful for those who matter. And don't try to force your importance by stopping your work. Stay consistent, stay balanced. When your life becomes balanced, success will follow.